Hello everybody and welcome to the unboxing and review of the African Goddess Rising Oracle. This might have been like my quickest purchase because I saw it on, I think I saw it on Instagram and I saw it on a friend's page and I saw like one or two cards and I was like, immediately I have to have it. I am originally from Brazil and Brazil has a lot of African influence. So I kind of grew up with a lot of these goddesses. So when this deck came out, I was like, I really want it. I have to have it. And it arrived today. Actually kind of arrived a few minutes ago. So I took the plastic out already. It kind of, it's a Hay House deck and it comes in just wrapped in plastic. But honestly, that's all I did so far. So very sturdy box. You just kind of slide it open like that. And this is beautiful. You called upon the goddesses and the goddesses called you. You are being called to bear witness to your own magic and power. Will you heed the call? Yes, I will, African goddesses. Yes, I will. Now, I do love when decks do this, when they kind of give a little prayer inside or a symbol or something, because if you take this deck anywhere with you, you can kind of prop it up like that, and then it becomes like your own little altar space. I personally like doing that a lot. Let's see if the back has something. All right, that's okay. This part doesn't really have anything, but I do like that it has a little prayer to it. Especially this says like you called upon the goddesses and the goddess called you. It's kind of like, here's my little altar space that I can take anywhere with me. So I do like when decks do that. Now, it comes with this beautiful ribbon. Beautiful, not really, it's just a white piece of paper. And these are the backs. This kind of reminds me of that New Orleans fleur-de-lis, but I do like these golden circles. I feel like if they met in the middle, they would create the Vesica Pisces. So there's the backs. Pretty not bad cardstock. Your usual, to be honest, your usual Hay House cardstock. Here's the book, and here's a picture of Abiola Abrams, and artwork by Destiny Powell. Beautiful. All right, so let's just take a look inside. What do we get here? I love this. African Goddess Initiation. I love when decks do this. When they kind of give you a little bit of an initiation. So you got your card meanings. Oh, this is really cool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 7. Is it only? There are 9 temples. How interesting. Yemanja or Yemaya, a lot of people pronounce Yemaya. In Portuguese, you pronounce it Yemanja. I kind of grew up with her energy a lot. So in my hometown, I come from a hometown that's really a beach vibe. So there was a huge statue of her by the beach. So I like that. So we have about the temples, also called suits. And I'm a tarot reader. I love tarot. And to have suits, I kind of like that. So you have Blessing Your African Goddess Oracle cards and African Goddess Rising Oracle spreads. How cool. So we have a beautiful welcome. Now we got about the temples, ancestors, conjurers, warriors, lovers, griots, queens, and high priestesses. Oh, there's also illumination cards. How cool is that? The threshold, guardians, the shadows. I do love when cards have shadow aspects because not everything in life is light, right? And definitely not everything in spirituality is light. Actually, it is. It is all light, but we go through the darkness to find the light. So anyway, that's my perspective on that. Blessing Your African Goddess cards. You have your spreads over here. Ooh, the Ashe spread. I love that. Talking drum. Ooh, ancestral. This is also another reason why I got this deck. Ancestral work for sure. And here we have your card meanings. You get about, I love that. New Orleans. Does it say the origin of all of them? Ooh, Tunisia. I believe it does. South Africa. Yes. Ashanti Akan. I love that. So you have a temple. You have the element. You have the name and what it means, a goddess declaration, the embodiment of the goddess, and the guidance of the goddess. And you pretty much have that for all of them. Sekhmet from Egypt. She definitely is a warrior goddess, 100%. Gangan Sara from Tobago. Shadow of Self-Sabotage. Mamlambo, how beautiful is that? Wow. All right. So here is pretty much what we got, what it's in the back. About the author, yes. About the artist, I love that, just so you get a little, and then you have Iset, the last goddess over here. Now, I don't know if, doesn't seem to be in alphabetical order exactly, but let's see if the cards are numbered. They're not. The cards are not numbered. So the first one that comes up is Namabuluku. Keyword, oh, I'm sorry, they are. I didn't look at that. I looked on the bottom here. I didn't look at the top. So they are numbered, which makes it much better when you're looking at the book. Some sort of order. If it's numbered order or alphabetical order, I'm okay with that as long as there's some sort of order. But very cool. She's associated with the seasons. Oh my God. I think this is one of the artworks that I saw. Then I saw Yemanja or Yemaya, and I was like, it's mine. I have to have this deck. Ooh, cosmic power. Look at the beauty. I mean, the details and the colors are really, really beautiful. We got a little seed of life over here. Love that. Divine lineage. With the crown, she's kind of giving me a little bit of Mother Mary vibes. But I know that, like, I think if you kind of like study deep enough. Oh, Marie Laveau, very cool. The voodoo high priestess of New Orleans. You know, if you study long enough, like the Mother Mary kind of, if you go back to Egypt, for example, goddess Isis is very associated with Mother Mary. So really, whatever name, you know, kind of goes back to the same god or goddess in this case. Oh my God, look at this. For manifestation for that keyword, this is so cool because we have the beautiful clouds, you know, a blue, clear sky, but then you have this storm, and she's bringing in the storm, raining down the blessings and the manifestations. How cool is that? Now, as you can see, you know, my window is over there. Here we have some glare, so they are glossy, but they're not like ultra shiny. They are pretty glossy though. Maat. I do love working with Egyptian goddesses. Aset or Isis is one of my main guides that I work with. And then Yemanja being another one. The Seven Sisters, creativity. Oh, look at all the beautiful rainbows. Oh my gosh, look at this. The colors of this deck are absolutely incredible. Sekhmet, gorgeous. Wounded healer, interesting keyword for her. I will agree with that. Wounded healer, absolutely. This is kind of giving me Empress vibes. If I'm being guided by the tarot, it's giving me Empress vibes. Interesting symbolism with the train here. I'm curious to see what the book says. Also, a lot of these goddesses I haven't really heard of, but I'm so interested because I've never seen, personally, I've never seen an African goddess deck. I've seen goddess decks, and I have some, and the African goddesses are mixed in with Greek and Egyptian and Chinese and Japanese goddesses, but to have a dedicated African goddess deck is truly, truly special. Aunt Nancy, betrayal, scarcity. I mean, this one, the detail is incredible. She kind of feels very like the fire element is coming through in this card. The card of resistance. Medusa, how interesting. I didn't know she was here. How cool is that? Oh, I love this shield. Rage, yep. And then you have the triple moon here, the triple goddess Nod. Self-sabotage. Oh, how beautiful is that? Her body is a snake. Wow. Oshun. I'm not sure if it's safe to say that Oshun is like kind of Africa's maybe favorite goddess. If I may be so bold to say that. Sacred Lust, Katash. Etheric chords, how interesting. Soul forgiveness. Some inner child coming through as well, forgiving your inner child. Grief. Mamiwata, naked, vulnerability, rawness, openness. Live out loud. Look at how, like the beauty of all of them, like dancing. All the colors, of course, is live out loud, especially with this image. How beautiful is that? Card of shine. Speak up, absolutely, own your voice. And her with this blue dress, very throat chakra vibe too. Number 33, Nunde, truth. Intuition. This must be, I don't know if it's one of the high priestesses, but intuition and her sitting on the throne, I kind of connect it back to the high priestess in the tarot. Queen of Sheba. Liberation. Queen Nefertiti, alchemy. Level up. Time to level up. I feel like, you know, it kind of looks like there's a throne here that she's manifesting with her powers. Yamaya, yes, awakening, the goddess of the waters and the ocean. Ah, oh, so beautiful. And dolphin energy coming through. I love this card. Ooh, look at this beauty, celestial alignment. Look at the rainbow. Ah. Rainbow energy to me, it just speaks to me. Love rainbow energy. Colors, I'm here for it. Aizan, miracles. The harvest. Wow. And final card is Iset, surrender. Number 44. All right, guys, so that's the walkthrough and review of the African Goddess Rising. I cannot wait to work with this deck. It's the magic from it is absolutely pulsating out of it. So I'm really excited to work with it. All right, guys, have a beautiful day out there, and I'll see you guys next time.